Why do I like working here? The atmosphere is just great. I get to greet the customers when they come in the door.
My name is Becky, and I work here at John Deere Place. We have lots of customers from all over come to see us.
The attitudes of the employees are a lot better compared to the old store.
The women do most of the shopping, and the men are mostly into the ag implement and parts.
We have this big, huge place, and I mean, just look at it. I mean, who wouldn't like to work here?
I really do enjoy my job. I get to interact with all the customers as they come in the door.
Larry Wilkie, I'm here in the sales department. I specialize in the sale of commercial sprayers. Having the extra acreage out here really is a plus that we can test and verify that everything's working correctly before we get it to the field. I previously came from a location where salesmen shared office space. Where we're at now, we all have our own offices. We can have closed door meetings here if we need to. We can stay very personal and private. It just gives you a good feeling of pride that all the employees have in this building and in their work that they do here for us.
You know, when we reflect back on this whole project and that type of stuff, I know we didn't know where we were going with it, what type of facility we were going to build. And we had some questions. How are we going to get through this project? I mean, we had a lot of questions. I know the first time when we talked about it, I said, well, it's going to be a cookie cutter mold. John Deere Place is going to make us do exactly what they tell us to do. And I didn't want to go there. I wanted to be a little more creative with what we did because I wanted to have the John Deere Place look, but I really wanted to do some creative type things. You know, when we look at some of the soffit lines we have, when we look at some of the toy areas that we have, I want to do some things flexible.
Those are all exciting things. You know, Lauren, to tailor it to our individual area and our tastes, with even down to the artwork on the walls. Take, for example, this literature rack here. You won't find this in other John Deere places yet. The barnyard scene over here at the end of the showroom. These are all things that the customers accept, the employees buy into, and it just makes a total experience.
Well, they get excited about it.
And that's all measured with the customer response. And the customers, they share with us their feeling of how they accept this when they walk in, and they are very happy with it. They feel that this is their John Deere dealership.
Normally I would have stayed in the pickup, but today I came in to shop for some of the toys. I did my Christmas shopping here, and I had the best time looking for things for my grandson and my son. So that's my goal today.
Richard, one of the areas that we sort of let our creativity go on, well, I guess a couple areas in this store we sort of let our creativity go a little bit, and one of is that toy area. It's sort of got its own little house roof line and some of that kind of stuff. You know, are the kids enjoying it?
Oh, I got to tell you, Lauren, I saw a young lad get let in there by his father the other day, and the look on his face and his comments were just priceless, and that just happens over and over and over again. The thing about that experience, even with a little kid, is he's going to want to come back to that.
That's exactly what it's meant for.
It really works. And totally changed the dynamic of our customer. It's nice to see. That's just more of the flexibility that you can incorporate into a John Deere Place that isn't stamped into the existing John Deere Place criteria.
My name is Adam Turner, and I'm the parts manager of Prairieland Partners of Emporia. There's really no comparison between the old dealership and what we've moved into now.
Tim Christensen here, parts manager. Our old facility was quite a bit smaller. The bigger parts area was in a back room that wasn't air conditioned.
In terms of being an employee at this kind of facility, it's so much nicer.
Makes it more comfortable. You get a lot more done. Productivity seems to be up.
The employees all really enjoy coming to work at a place like this.
Hi, I'm Rich Kinkle with Bennington. Well, I wasn't supposed to do that, but everything is just a little smoother, a lot more room. The heat in the floor is really nice, and not having to deal with the mud and the gravel. It makes it a little more efficient, you know, for working on equipment. Well, it's easier to hire with a new building because everybody wants to work somewhere that's new. People stop in and apply that wouldn't have before.
Yeah, this shop is just night and day different than our old shop. The old store was just so small, the lighting was so bad, it was just tight.
I'm Nick Barnes. I've been with John Deere for about 10 years now. Before, you know, we were lucky if we had one stall, maybe 1.5 stalls to work with. Now we got easily 2-3 stalls.
We've got it, you know, the layout's really nice with the parts department.
We got a lot better lighting in this store, a lot more room.
We have an inside wash bay, which we didn't have at the old store.
It really relaxed everybody. We got more room to work. Everyone's just happier.
And we're really building our customer base, and customers are really seeing the effects of the new building.
I really like it and really don't see myself going anywhere else.